folks, thanks for joining me today. In today's tutorial, we're going to be using an art stone made by the Happy Dotting Company molds. I really like these molds because they're perfectly circular, so you can do all sorts of really fun stuff with them. And they come with a little dot already in the middle. So it's like a little raised dot that has already determined the middle for you. So you don't have to worry about trying to find the center of a circle, which, trust me, sometimes is really difficult. I've been doing it with a few other projects that I have on the go, and I'm telling you, it's for me anyways, it's complicated, but I always seem to figure it out. So whatever I'm doing, it's working. So this actually comes with the little, it's like a little nipple, I guess, in the very center of the stone. So you don't have to do any of that. Takes all the guesswork out of it for you, and you just go with it. Um, so that's great for doing mandalas and things like that, and keeping things centered. But in this particular stone, I'm not too worried about the center. So I have scraped it off so that it is flat with the stone, and then I painted it black with the base coat. And as I've been talking, you have watched me draw a circle on here with my compass and a General's charcoal pencil. And then I put on some phthalo blue, and now I'm adding some white just to lighten it up a bit. This particular tutorial is only going to be using three colors. So black, white, and phthalo blue. That's it. And it's such an amazing outcome. I loved it so much. I've been wanting to do a tutorial like this for a while. It's a silhouette of an owl, and I really wanted to do it, especially for Halloween, because it seems to be associated that you have the spooky tree, and then you have that off in the distant hoot of the owl, that kind of makes things really creepy. And sometimes then you have the eerie caw of the crow. Anyways, we're not doing any crows. We're just doing the owl, and that's what we're doing here. So I'm putting on another circle here because this is going to be my moon. And I have done a lot of moons lately, well, especially this year, because I've been doing the full moon series. So once a month, I've been posting a full moon. I have two more to go, and it has been so much fun. So make sure that you check out those videos as well. And it gives you sort of a different perspective every time I paint a moon. It's never the same way. So go and check that out as well if you're interested in how to paint a moon. So I'm just going around and I'm just putting in some white, and I'm being very relaxed with it. I'm not wanting to fill it in completely. And then what I do, because I really like that blue that's behind it, I add some water to my paintbrush to remove some of the white. So this is just another way that you can do this to get those like the dark parts of the moon and the different colors to show like raised areas, and maybe like the divots or whatever that are in the moon, because the moon is not a smooth surface. It's very, very rocky and bumpy. So when you look at the moon, it does have these little spaces that are a little bit darker than the others. So that's what I'm doing. Instead of adding more blue, what I'm doing is I am taking away the white. And all you need to do is add water to your paintbrush, especially when your paint is wet. You can only do this when your paint is wet. But you just take away some of that white, and you can see as I've been doing this that the moon's really starting to come to life. So that's what I do in this part for the moon. So I also am, like I said, putting on a owl on this particular stone, but I'm going to have a tree that's on the right side with a big branch that comes out and goes across the moon. Oh, I'm going to do it right now. So there's my big branch that's going across the moon, and that's where the owl is going to sit, like right in the middle of that moon. And you want to make it as creepy as you want. Now I just did black. I could have done shading on these branches and added some light sources, but nope, I wanted to keep this like spooky. So that's why I just did the three colors, the black, the white, and the phthalo blue. And all of the brand names and the color names are going to be listed in the description below, so make sure you check that out. There's also a lot of good information and links to go to other places, like to the Happy Dotting Company to get your own molds. The Dotting Center is listed as well. That's where I get a lot of my dotting tools. She's got some great tutorials as well on how to do dot mandalas, so I urge you to go check her out as well. There's a 10% discount as well if you use my discount code, which again listed in the description. So make sure you check that out because there's like a ton of really good information in there. And I also want to ask you to let me know if you like this video. The easiest way is to give me thumbs up. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe. I do so many things tutorial wise and urge you to join me. And if you don't want to miss anything, just make sure you ring that notification bell and it will give you a notification whenever I pop up something new. And yeah, we're getting close to the end of the 12 days of Halloween here. Like we're in the home stretch. So I can't believe that I have been able to get everything out to you guys. All of these creepy paintings and fun things like that, playing around with backgrounds and just different things. And I still have a few more up my sleeves, so make sure you stick around because it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm just putting on some fine details. I'm using my fine lining brush, making some of those really thin branches. And then I'm going to continue using my fine lining brush to make the owl. I just find I have a little bit more control with my smaller tipped brush to do in details and be very particular with shapes. So that's why I like using this one in particular because it allows me that movement and it's better than some of my wider brushes. Although I could probably get away with doing some of this stuff with the wider brush, but I just like the control of this one, so that's why I use this. So in order to make this look like an owl, you got to put those little pointy ears on him, which are actually just feathers. And then I let this dry completely before I put on some eyes. So while I'm letting that dry, I'm going to do my gold outline. So I guess I kind of fibbed a bit. This is the fourth color in this. I seem to always forget because I do my outlines or my frames in Glorious Gold by DecoArt. So almost all of my paintings have this frame around them and it just separates the painting from the rock itself. So that's why I like to do that. Usually I just do a gold band all the way around, but there are times, especially if I'm doing a mandala or something like that, I will add things around the outside of it. So dots, gems, some bling bling. Sometimes I've even painted the outside of the ring a different color, or I've put in some glitter paint. And it's just me playing around to give you the inspiration and ideas on how to take that technique and adapt it to your style of painting. So that's all I'm here for, is for your viewing pleasure and to give you inspiration and ideas on your own paintings. So, and I urge you to definitely try whatever it is that you want to do. So I'm just going in and I'm just tidying it up a bit using my fine lining brush and just bringing that black down. And then I will be putting the eyes on this creepy owl that's watching your every move when you're walking through the dark forest. And ooh, I'm sorry, I love this time of year. Fall is so great and Halloween is so much fun. So there you have it, folks. Life is what you make it, so get creative.